It's feeding time!
Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be doing another double path review on Terrafin. This is one of my favorites, one of the OGs, the GOAT. I love Terrafin. He's so fun. He's so simple but fun, at least for me. Yeah, let's just get right into it. I'll be going over all of his attacks, all of his upgrades, Wow Pow, Soul Gem, all that good stuff. And yeah, let's get right into it. So for attack 1, I'm on the Wii U, by the way. Shout out to the Wii U. So press B to punch the enemy, and then press B, hold B to perform a combo. Attack number 2, Earth Swim. Press Y to burrow while underground. Press B to perform a belly flop. And then first upgrade, Brass Knuckles. Punch attacks do increased damage. Mega Belly Flop. Belly Flop does increased damage and affects a larger area. Then attack number 3, Feeding Frenzy. Press A to spawn mini sharks that burrow and latch onto enemies. This move is terrible in the first 2 games, but it gets a lot better in Spot Force though. And then here, multi-target punches. Punch attack hits multiple enemies. And then I feel like a broken record, but hey, this is the first time you're watching me. I always love it when attacks hit multiple enemies or have just a wider area of effect. So I'm totally right. It's splash damage, right? I'm totally cool with this. And then looks like I'll be going over the top path first, the Burrowing Path. So Master Earth Swimmer, increase speed while burrowing. And then Homing Frenzy, mini sharks home in on enemies and do extra damage. And then the Razor Fin, while burrowed, your dorsal fin does damage to enemies. Excuse me. Soul Gem Surface Feeder, collect power-ups while burrowing. This is pretty good, I guess. Like, if you're in Nightmare mode, I can see this having some application, right? Because you got to be really careful with him, and with Terrafin, he's a melee character, so when you're in Nightmare mode, you got to be extra careful when you're closer to those one-shot enemies, or basically one-shot enemies. So the food, being able to eat food from underground is pretty solid. And then the Wow Pow. Wow Pow is, both Wow Pows are good. This one's not as good. The Soft Force one is better, but this one is really great too. So dive burrow. While in the air for a belly flop, press Y to continue immediately dive back underground. And that's really solid too. It's amazing. But yeah, let's go to the Oracle. Always doing the Oracle, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Always the Oracle. Okay, and we're back. We're doing the Spider Path and the Oracle. Let's get started. Let's do the punches first. So 23 per hit. And on the basic combo, that was a crit. Good damage though. 34. Alright, so 23 then 34 for the final hit of the combo. And it hits multiple enemies, right? It's pretty decent area. Pretty good. Let's do the dorsal fin. So 15 per hit. And I don't know. I like this. Like, it's not anything crazy, but you're invincible underground. And you just get free damage. Like, you can't be underground forever, but you can. You may as well can be with the Soul Gem or with the Wow Pow. There's like very small cooldown, anyways. But there's the Wow Pow, really good. 65 per hit. You basically just do an infinite belly flop, so really good. And you can just keep going and going. And I don't want to show it off too much. I feel like it's a little boring after that. Here's the baby sharks. They're okay. The way I personally use them is just like an opening move to close the gap, or if you're underground, just use it while you're burrowing. It's a free attack while you're burrowing, but it's never something you're gonna use like while you're close range, right? It's definitely more of a utility move, like, oh hey, I can't reach that guy, but he's approaching me, so let's get free damage, right? That kind of thing. The one move that I don't like for Terrafin is actually just the belly flop. I feel like it's just not good. It's not worth it. Oops, okay, my bad. I just feel, oh, okay, he cleared, dude. He told, maybe I'm just getting better at this area because I've been doing it so much now, but he just clears, and that's not even on the melee path, you know. So I'm just gonna keep going real quick. But I was saying was, one thing I don't like about Terrafin is the belly flop. I feel like it's not very good. I know it's kind of like his iconic thing, his kind of like main gimmick, but it's just not worth the risk. You are like, so you're invincible, right? And you're gonna lose your invincibility just for a single attack. Good area of effect, but the cooldown, like just the end lag, right, is just so long. It's just not worth it to me. you're just kind of just sitting there for a second. That's like a solid. Actually, I don't know how long that is. Let's see. One. I want to say it's at least a second. Maybe it's half a second. But that was my bad. That was a skill issue. But it's, I showed off what I wanted to show off, so it's all good. That was the bottom path or top path, Burrowing Path. I personally like it. I'm gonna be honest though, the Punching Path is better. It's more fun. But there's a reason why I have 2 Terrafins, right? I think both paths have value. So yeah, let's show off the punches, right? There's this super cool, like spiked brass knuckles. So ridiculous. No cool fin though anymore, but that's okay. And then before I get in there, we got some new combos. So Pugliest or Pug, I don't know. That's not Pugliest. I can't even say that. I'm not even gonna attempt to say it. But combos, right? Attack B, B, hold Y for body slam. Kind of like it's pretty much just the belly flop. Not a fan of it. Leaves you wide open. Good area damage though. But then B, B, hold A for uppercut. That's the good one. Super good area. He covers such a wide area in front of him. It pushes him forward too, so it's almost like a little mobility move. And it does the most damage too, I think, out of all of his combos. And then we got Spiked Knuckles. All punches do even more damage. And then Frenzy Shields. I actually don't mind this one. So you launch mini sharks at enemy to damage you. I don't know. I don't mind that. It's a nice little passive ability. I think it fits in with the character. I think it works. Dang, 32 and then 48 on the basic combo attacks. That's nice. Let's show off. I think this is the belly flop. Yeah. So 44. And it's not bad. You barely go forward though. That's the thing. You kind of stop all your traction. Whereas with the uppercut, watch this. Look at this. He goes flying and then 58 too. That's crazy. Like you're just always punching. It kind of just combos into it. It doesn't combo into itself. But like you're just moving so much, you know. It makes the punches actually like a decent attack, right? And then there's the homing sharks doing their thing. Is it 17 per hit now? No, it's still 8, but it did 17 because they hit me. But okay, we're about to be careful. You know, this is where we do. And the burrowing dive is still good too. Like it still does 65, you know? Like yeah, I don't have the free damage on the 15 per hit. But the fact that I can just spam this still with like just no repercussions, it's so good, so busted. There's no wrong choice. Well, I don't want to say that. I want to say it makes the Burrowing Path almost redundant because your digging ability is still totally good. It's still faster than base speed anyways. You know what I mean? Like I'll show it off in a second. I'm definitely not as fast as I was on the other path, but it doesn't really matter because any speed's faster than base speed. And because I'm still invincible and I still have the WoW power at least, it doesn't really make much of a difference. So that's at least everything for, excuse me, that's going to be everything for the Series 2. Let me go over to Swap Force real quick. I'll show off the Series 3 stuff. Alright, we're back with Terrafin. Knockout Terrafin, Series 3. If it wants to load, we're in Swap Force on the Wii U. Super cool. He looks so cool. Man, I love his look on this. Let's see. Let's go to the WoW power real quick. So, have you met my kids? While burrowed, press X to launch at enemies and hit them with the claw swipe move, as well as with mini shark allies. This move is just a better version of the WoW pow. I think it is of the Series 2 WoW pow. Not as much damage. I'll just show you right. Not as much damage. 25, and the baby sharks, they are multi-hit now, so they're buffed, so it's 5 per hit, and it's like 5 or 6 ticks. But your speed is so much faster. I just love it. It's a good mobility move. And like, yeah, you might get hit, but it's so fun. I love this. It's a cool looking move. It's super good. It's so free too. Like, I love it. And because of that, I actually have him kind of like with Spyro. I'm doing these all out of order, so I recorded, you know, Spyro, Terrafin, like a whole bunch just now. I just hit the mic. I'm so sorry if you heard that. But I'm doing all the WoW pow stuff right now, just all in one little batch. and and I think I don't know. I'm gonna be going against the popular vote, but I feel like despite it promoting the digging, because it makes the digging so good with just the wild pile alone, it makes me want to go for the punching path. So he's more well-rounded, you know. So that's my mindset. That's how I feel about it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This has been a double path review on Terrafin. I'll see ya.